30,659.68 pesos. Yan ang passive income ko from dividends last year in 2023. Last week, nakuha ko na po ang last expected dividend for 2024, kaya naman I immediately opened my laptop, searched my emails for all the monthly statements from my two brokers, All Financial and AAA Equities. I-breakdown ko yung passive income ko every month, tapos sasagutin ko rin po sa dulo yung mga tanong nyo about dividends and passive income. Kagaya ng magkano na ang total deposits ko and what's the dividend yield? Or bakit hindi ako nag-i-invest sa mga stocks with very high dividends like LTG na may 11% dividend. Wala nang paligoy-ligoy pa, let's break down my passive income in the form of dividends in the Philippine stock market. January 22, C-REIT, 661.50 pesos. Also, maglalagay ako ng tracker dito sa right side para makita nyo yung comparison with the dividend income from last year. Next, for February, isa noong February 20, UBP, 1,576.8 centavos. And February 29, RCR, 2,178.54 pesos. Next, March, dalawa ulit. A-REIT, 495 pesos. And Meralco, 2,730.10 pesos. Isa lang for April, last April 5, M-REIT, 3,188.16 pesos. And moving on to May, isa noong May 15, C-REIT, 729 pesos. And for May 31, RCR, 2,200.77 pesos. Moving on to June, back-to-back ito, June 13 and June 14, si A-REIT and si M-REIT at 504 pesos and 3,188.16 pesos respectively. Next, moving on to July, C-REIT, 661.50 pesos and ASEN, 742.50 pesos. August naman, A-REIT ulit, 504 pesos and M-REIT, 3,206.31 pesos. Isa lang for September, RCR, 2,205.22 pesos. And isa lang din for October, C-REIT, 661.50 pesos. Moving on to November, Globe, 900 pesos flat, and RCR on November 29, 2,820 pesos 99 centavos. And last but not the least, December 2, M-REIT, 3,225.75 pesos. On December 13 naman, A-REIT, 522 pesos. In summary, my passive income for 2024 was 32,901 pesos and 8 centavos. That's 7% higher from last year's dividends. I was debating whether to include my passive income from dividends dito po sa Australia, pero I decided against it since naging tradition naman natin in this channel na Philippine stocks lang ang isasama ko sa end of year dividend income video. Maybe I'll create a separate video for my Australian passive income. Abangan niyo po yan. Okay, so here's the exciting part. Here's some questions about dividends from you guys. Bakit ako hindi nag-i-invest sa high dividend paying stocks? For this question, dalawa po yung rason. First, simple lang, hindi na-meet ang buy signals ko. Out of hundreds of technical analysis tools, I only use 3. Moving average, RSI, and MACD. This is not the proper video to talk about these technical tools, pero in a nutshell, I developed my own system for buying and selling. Shinare ko po yung system ko na to in an old video, pero consider subscribing kasi i-revisit ko po yan for 2025. Second reason, 2 words, dividend trap. As a rule of thumb, stocks that pay more than 8% usually drops in value on the ex-dividend date. Maraming traders na bibili lang for the high dividend, tapos ibebenta nila kaagad para makuha yung capital nila. Example number 1, Semirara Mining or SCC. Every time na may dividend announcement, tataas yung value, kagaya dito. Pero on the ex-dividend date, maraming magbebenta on the opening bell, kaya may malaking gap down, which you can see here, here, and here. Consistent po yan. Ikaw na retail investor na hindi naman actively nagtitrade, kung hindi mo binabantayan yung stock mo, malamang hindi mo mabibenta yung position. In other words, mataas nga ang dividendo mo, pero kung mas malaki naman yung capital loss, then naging victim ka ng dividend trap. Okay, I'm not saying na immune yung other dividend paying stocks sa ganitong laruan. Pero between a stock na may 10% dividend yield and another stock na may 4% yield naman, relatively safer yung 4%, di ba? Kasi hindi interested or hindi ganun ka-interesado yung mga other traders to chase that 4%. Dito sila sa quick money, 10 and above. Dito po sa channel natin, hindi ganyan ang mindset. We do it slow and steady dahil gusto natin ng sustainable strategy na hindi natin babantayan everyday. Okay, other usual suspects of dividend traps na iniwasan ko rin. DMC, tataas ang value, then gap down. Ayoko bantayan yan. GMA7, tataas ang value, then gap down agad. Okay guys, matalino na kayo ha. I'm not saying don't invest in these companies. Hindi yan sinasabi ko. I'm saying these companies are not fit in my personal strategy kaya iniiwasan ko sila. Okay, another common question. Ano yung dividend yield compared to my total capital? So yun nga, ito yung pinaka-common question dun sa mga videos natin in the past 3 years about my passive income from dividends. Why is this important? Bakit nila tinatanong yung dividend yield? Kasi kung mababa yung yield ng investment mo sa stock market, baka you are taking unnecessary risk and maybe you should be better off just moving your money into a high-yield savings account. Kung hindi rin naman ganun kataas yung nakukuha mo, you are exposing yourself to unnecessary risk kaya ilipat mo na lang sa mas safe pero halos similar na yield. Same amount of yield or interest pero sobrang liit lang ng risk compared to stocks. Based on kung kailan ako nagsulat ng script na to, ang total portfolio ko po across 2 brokers in the Philippines was around 881,338 pesos and 38 centavos. To get my yield, simply divide the total passive income, 32,000, by 881,000 to get the yield of 3.73%. Mababa ba yan? Mataas ba yan? For context, 3.5% is considered a good dividend yield for a stock market portfolio. Personally, I would love for that number to be around 4 to 5%, pero anything above 6%, magtataka na ako.
Paano masabi?
You see guys, yield is inversely proportional with value. Kung mapapansin mo tumataas ang yield, that means bumababa ang total equity ng portfolio mo. So para sa akin, 3.7%, perfect. Next questions, magkano ang hinulog ko, magkano na ang kinita ko? I'll keep this one simple. Buti na lang, I kept a record of all my activities kasi naniniwala akong if you can't measure it, you can't improve it. 880,200. Ito po ang total deposits ko sa Philippine accounts. 881,338.38 pesos naman. Yan ang value ng portfolio ko ngayon. Okay guys, I'll give you a few seconds to let that sink in. Tingnan yung mabuti yung value ng portfolio ko at yung total capital na nilagay ko. Nakuha mo ba? Ang ibig sabihin ba, after 7 years of investing, 1,138.38 pa lang ang kinita ko? Short answer, yes. Long answer, yes. Pero seriously guys, let me explain why I'm not worried. Baka makarelate din kayo. Last year, it was so much worse. Sa total lifetime deposits na 880,200 pesos, I ended that year at 801,987.95 pesos. Imagine 11% loss. Kung sinabi ko noong December na, talo naman pala ako dito sa stock market, ibibenta ko na nga yan at kukunin ko na lang ulit yung pera ko, then I would have lost 78,212 pesos. Pero dahil ang mindset ko, ang priority ko for my first decade of trading and investing is not to have the best returns, but instead is to test the waters and develop my own trading strategy. Itinuloy ko lang po. Reminder, time in the market beats timing the market. Habang hindi pa ganun kalaki ang portfolio ko, I need to learn the fundamentals, technicals, and get some actual experience para pag medyo malaki-laki na, master na ako ng personal trading strategy ko. And to add to my point, my portfolio grew 9% from 2023 to 2024. Consider subscribing kung gusto nyo pang makakita ng actual values, actual losses, actual wins in the stock market. Kasi realistic po tayo dito sa channel. And while you're there, consider commenting a Christmas tree emoji. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!